traveled very far now. We have work to do.
As our movie opens, April O'Neil learns that Shredder's actually going to be broken out of jail that night.
Dr. Stockman, we just got confirmation, sir. The package is shipping later tonight.
We'll make sure they're tracking it every step of the way.
It was the only idea anyone ever thought of was Tyler Perry could be Baxter Stockman.
I thought, okay, Ninja Turtles, great. And my son getting an opportunity to see me do something other than Medea, this sounds really, really good. So especially being, with the Turtles. So it was pretty exciting.
To have Tyler come in and play this character and make this character his own, and literally put those glasses on and just watch Tyler transform from off camera to coming on and becoming Baxter Stockman was amazing.
I've done everything you asked. You promised. No, I am a legend. I will be a legend.
He is a legend. I mean, what he has accomplished is unprecedented. And for him to come and just say, well, did I do that scene right? It's like, dude, yes, I mean, you tell me. I thought so.
We're responsible for opening the fabric between two worlds. He does all the work, but he's completely ignored and completely underserved and completely just, I could relate to that, growing up being the underdog. So I immediately sparked to him, and to have an opportunity to play the brilliant, mad scientist who becomes madder, that's a lot of fun.
Eliminate those turtles.
He came to act. He didn't have any of the other responsibilities that he usually has, and he was really fun and a delight on set.
Now all we need are test subjects.
Large in size, low in intellect. That will easily fall under my command.
Bebop and Rocksteady are fan favorites.
I love that we have Bebop and Rocksteady, who are like, fixtures from my childhood.
It hurts. I like it.
First of all, Bebop is not the smartest dude in the world. Neither of them are.
They're actually more of a hindrance to Shredder than they are to Turtles most of the time, which makes it pretty funny.
Shredder has mutated these guys and he's created them, but at the same time, he kind of regrets his decision because they're just the dumbest henchmen in the world.
Not the smartest guys in the world, but really want to do the best we can at doing bad things.
Boss, we did it. We got that super important thing, kind of hard thing to find thing.
They're as dumb as they are powerful.
Stephen Farrelly, he came in with such passion for the character, like it was crazy. My first meeting with him, I'm like, God, this guy, he really wants this.
I literally have a mohawk, so I spiked it up like a horn, threw on all the gear, the combats and everything.
And then he auditioned, and he was amazing. And maybe the strongest human being I've ever met. I mean, the guy was hitting walls. And I'm like, what are you doing, man? You don't have to hit that. He's like, no, I need to. And I'm like, all right. And there's a shot in the movie where he hits a button, and he's really hitting it.
This is such a scale I've never been involved in anything like this. So I definitely reached out to Gary. I knew that because we were doing Bebop Rocksteady, the characters are so iconic and they're so interlinked together that there has to be great chemistry between them.
My man.
Gary's great. He's a big improviser. Because Bebop and Rocksteady are CG creatures, we would record his lines in the ADR booth, which would just allow him all this kind of tether to just invent great stuff.
Bringing back the mohawk. Good for you.
Oh, y'all got jokes, huh?
The voiceover that he does, a lot of it is ad-lib stuff that he came up with, and it just goes straight into the movie. You don't have to worry about it.
My Speedo's already packed.
Bebop and Rocksteady have a real love for each other, being around each other and helping each other out. It's like a brotherly thing that actually Seamus and I have really had a good time just hanging out together.
We hit it off right away, and it's very hard not to hit it off with Gary. He's so funny. He's literally on the go all the time. There's nobody can keep up with him or catch up with him. Even when the cameras aren't rolling.
It's on, baby!
They are non-stop. They don't turn off. From the time they're in the makeup trailer, I hear Gary.
Not only do I play Bebop, but I also designed this entire
For no extra charge.
For no extra charge.
No extra charge.
It's just what I do for the people.
For the first few hours, I didn't know if he was British, if he was from the Bronx, if he was from Brooklyn. He goes in and out of all these different accents, but he's nonstop hilarious. It's really awesome.
You better run!
Krang, who is the uber villain of the franchise, and Shredder and Krang will be working together in this movie to try to take over the world.
Well, I think that since the last movie focused on Shredder, you have to have a bigger, badder villain.
Playtime is over!
Krang is definitely a fan favorite, and Michael, Drew, and I have always loved Krang, so it just kind of, it made sense for us to bring him in.
A lot of the interplay between Shredder and Krang and Bebop and Rocksteady that I remember from the cartoons there's a lot of banter. Shredder was always rolling his eyes at what Bebop and Rocksteady were doing, and Krang was rolling his eyes at all of them.
The Earth is my toy, and I do not like to share.